Alrighty guys, welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are doing a new look Detroit Pistons rebuild in NBA 2K24. So the Detroit Pistons, they actually did a lot in the offseason. Usually the teams that I did haven't really done much, but this specific team, the Detroit Pistons, have done a lot in the offseason. Obviously they re-signed Cade Cunningham to like a max extension. Sadly, it didn't let me put more than 35 million, which is so dumb. So he'll be on 35 million until for like a long time. And then obviously they signed Tobias Harris as well, which I think could be a good signing for them, even though it was kind of a mimic that he was not coming back to the Sixers after that playoff performance. And I don't think Sixers fans wanted him back either. But Tobias Harris and the Pistons, like a different story. Apparently they think he can lead, their team to like a playoff team or lead their rebuilding team to something. I don't know. But I don't know if a Tobias Harris-led team could really, go big or, be a contender. But on the other side, it's a really good move from the Pistons, obviously, get a veteran power forward that, they did kind of overpay on him, but I feel like at that point, they had a lot of cap space. They had to overpay on somebody. When you have a lot of cap space, you overpay on guys, right? That's what it seems like at this point. Jay Navi has been in rumors a lot. I mean, he didn't have a bad season last year, but it was like kind of a weird season. He was coming off the bench after having a really good season. They fired Monty Williams. We'll see if JB Bickerstaff has him playing, more impactful minutes or not. I'm coming off the bench. And then Sar Thompson, he obviously, I feel like Amin Thompson had a better season than him. Sar Thompson was not really that good, to be honest with you. But if he can just get a 3-point shot, then he should be fine. He's a really good defender and stuff, but I don't know. I feel like Amin had a better season. They signed Paul Reed to a 2-year deal. They re-signed Simone Fontecchio. They also drafted Ron Holland with the what pick was that again? The 5th overall pick. So they got 5 back-to-back years. But other than that, it's a really good pick. And then obviously they traded for Tim Hardaway Jr. They traded Quentin Grimes for him. Which in that option, I mean, Tim Hardaway expires, so he'll have a lot of money next season. Then Tim Hardaway brings more shooting to the team. And then also, speaking about shooting, they signed Malik Beasley to like a 1-year deal. And then I believe, Malik Beasley, another really good signing for them. He could shoot the heck out of the ball. And then obviously they traded for Wendell Moore Jr. and then drafted Bobby Clemens. Yeah, they did a lot in the offseason. But what has changed in the player progression? We got Cade Cunningham going up 2 overalls. We have Sar Thompson going up 3 overalls. We have Jaden Ivey going up. We have Stewart going up. We have Sasser going up. We have Beasley going up. And we have Wendell Moore going up as well as Toast Sand. And then I'm pretty sure these 2 guys weren't on the team the last time I saw. I guess they came back. But probably have to cut 2 guys still. And they might have to go. I'm not going to lie. So Jared Roden might have to go, even though was he on a 2-way contract last year? I think he was. I don't know if he's on a 2-way contract now. I believe Tosan is on there, Tosan, but I don't think I've ever heard of these guys. So I believe that, Jared Roden, I know who that is, but we're going to have to cut him. So I'm going to have to cut those 2 guys, so we will have, or we already have too many players. Yeah. Okay, so we'll do that. And is Troy Brown on the team right now? I actually have no clue, but I guess he is. Maybe for shooting, he's a really good shooter. But obviously, we'll, load this 2025 draft class. I can see you guys in the rotation. And I think this team, I don't know if this team is going to be like a contender, but I definitely think it could be a playing team if they stay healthy and stuff, obviously. But we'll see. Cade Cunningham, Jay Navi, Sar Thompson, Tobias Harris, Jalen Durham, Paul Reed, Paul Fontecchio, Isaiah Stewart, Marcus Sasser, and Ron Holland's rotation. I'm going to leave the rotation as that. They want to run an 11-man rotation and play Malik Beasley, which is fine. But it doesn't make sense for Tim Hardaway to be out the rotation, obviously. But, I don't know who was going to have to come out of the rotation for him. Do we throw Malik Beasley out of there? We throw Ron Holland out of there? We throw Sasser out of there? I don't know, man. But Casey's going to have to be out of the rotation. Not a big part of this team, obviously. He'll be a free agent next year, and then we'll have to deal with him anymore. Then Wendell Moore is a guy that I can see being really good for the Pistons. Obviously, hasn't really had a chance with the Timberwolves. So I believe he's on contract for 2 more years. He is, so that's really cool. And then Troy Brown, I can go. So we'll send Bobby Clintman now to the G League, though, so he can be there. And then, like I said, if Wendell Moore can develop into a guy, that would be great. We send him to the G League. I don't think he even can. He's more than 3 years or 2 years pro, I'm pretty sure. So I'll see you at the end of the season. I don't plan on making any moves. Luka Doncic is your MVP. Ricky Deer, Zachary Reed's a shame. Six-man Nasri, defensive player goes Wembanyama, most improved Ahmed Thompson, the brother of Asar Thompson, obviously clutch player Trey Young, Rick Carlisle, coach with 61 and 21. But he's an All-NBA first team. We got Trey Young making it interesting. All-NBA second team, All-NBA third team. Obviously, no Pistons guys on here. Probably won't be for a while, but Ron Holland did make All-Rookie second team, like barely made the cut, which is great. Obviously, he shot terrible from three because he's not a good shooter by any means. Maybe a guy, if they really wanted shooting, they could have selected a guy like Dalton Connect at 5. But, I guess, him falling to Lakers is a steal. But it's looking like we made the playoffs to the 7th seed. Okay, we made the play-in, actually. So we finished off 42 and 40. So, I guess that's a play-in record, right? We're above 500, so that's great. But in the plan, we have the Miami Heat. And I didn't show you guys the player stats. I'll show you guys after this, obviously, the Heat. This is a normal Heat team, right? They didn't really make that many moves at all. Their off season or their new look rebuild might be coming up soon, but against the Miami Heat, right now we're winning, and it's looking like we are going to go to the playoffs. So we're not a lottery team this year. We're in the playoffs. Let's go, man! It only took a couple of years, but now we're in the playoffs. We got Atlanta. So Trey Young, Gordon Bogdanovich, Reza Shea, Jalen Johnson, Onyeka, Kongwu, Clint Capella, DeAndre Hunter, David Arati. Obviously, they got in the Suns trade, and then here we go. So against the Atlanta Hawks, they're going to go up either 2 on us, and we're going to go to game. So just like that, we push the 2 seed Atlanta Hawks, whatever reason they're the 2, so we push them to 7. We could see if we can beat them. It's the second round of the playoffs. That would be amazing. As right now we have the lead. They're going to take it back. It's a tie game with 9 seconds left to see what happens. Okay, we go to overtime. And in overtime, we are going to win. And just like that, we put up a great fight. And now we're in the second round of the playoffs to play the Celtics. And the Celtics, we're probably not beating them. But Holiday, Derek White, Brown, we're not beating the Celtics team. But, it was definitely fun making it to the second round. Maybe we'll see. Game 1, we're going to take. Game 2, they're going to take. Game 3, they go up 2-1. They go up 3-1. And or something. I thought he had a chance, but the Celtics go to the finals, but they do lose to the Thunder, so the Thunder humble them with obviously their new addition with Caruso and Hartenstein. So interesting. You got LeBron James retiring, Chris Paul, Al Horford. All these guys are retiring, but no Detroit Pistons players are retiring. So it doesn't matter to me too much. You can actually into the draft lottery. So heading into the draft lottery, obviously we made the playoffs. We're not going to be a lottery team, as the Rockets don't have that pick 4, so I have to fix that pick. Next time when I update my scenario, man, I'm going to fix that pick, and it might be soon. Wow, after the Hawks made the playoffs as the 2 seed, they get the 3rd overall pick. Obviously, that Lakers pick, that's really good for them, obviously. So I'll fix that Rockets pick, obviously that pick 4. They only have 1 pick in that draft, and that's pick 8. But on our side, obviously the Detroit Pistons, we do not have a pick in this draft, at least I'm looking at it. I don't see us anywhere. We can see it this way. Okay, yeah, we don't have a pick. We have a couple seconds, though. JB Bickerstaff actually, retired on us, so we got like Jacob Underwood as the head coach, but man, that's your tower on him. So Ty Lue, I don't think he's even I don't think I don't know. I'm pretty sure the Clippers extended him during the season. So Will Hardy, if we can get him as the head coach, he's a young head coach to lead this young team. Love that. Now we need an assistant. I don't know if we can get Michael Stauffer to be that. Probably not. All right, so is there anybody who can sign for like assistant head coach? So Marvin Hardaway, I guess. Let's fill out his staff now. Post D coach. Need to bring all these guys in, and then Stephen Silas also retiring as our assistant head coach. Yeah, everybody's retiring, bro. But all right, so Mario Morris, we get that's a woman. Okay, W. Okay, let's get straight into the NBA draft here. A couple of second round picks, really don't care about too much. But after the draft, maybe in free agency, I do have a trade in mind. So Noah fell to me. I feel like I take him all the time, and he's just not good for whatever reason. We got Floyd, we have Joseph Tucker. I'm going to switch it up and take Floyd here. We'll take a center, I guess. Then we have another pick, Joseph Tucker, Caleb Foster. John Wall, bench Speedy Claxton, Joseph Tucker. I guess we can take a mini John Wall. It's prime, obviously, but then we have guys like Joseph Tucker still. We got Mario Little, Freddie. We got Cody Carr, Trevin. Matthew Morrell. I mean, we could take him. He's like a slasher. I mean, he's like a really good. We'll just take Joseph Tucker. And I don't even know. We'll just take Joseph Tucker. And then we'll take all you guys. We get a 72, 72. Yeah, we get two-way contract. Joseph Tucker, which I'll just sign him. Team in playoffs, we got Durham. We have a Jaden Ivey, a Sar, Sasser, Clintman, a Wendell Moore. Qualifying offers, none. And then heading into free. We have cap space. No, we do not. All right, that was last year. Tim Hardaway will not bring it back. Obviously, yeah, I do want to make a trade for like maybe I kind of want to move him to Tobias Harris. We only had him for 1 year, but right now it doesn't really fit the team. We made the playoffs. We really need his, his development or whatever. And I think we can trade him and get maybe like a superstar in return. I'm looking to get like a really good player. Like when I mean really good, I mean maybe like an 85 plus. So I'm gonna look around the league. I could see what I could find, whatever I could find. I'm gonna look around the league for a hot minute. I was looking around the league. I couldn't really find anything. One option out was Karl Anthony Towns. Probably going to be hard to get him though because the Wolves are in contention mode, and it's going to be hard anyway. And I don't know. So I want to take on that big contract. So I was like a shooting big that I had interest in. Obviously, the really good shooting big is Victor Wembanyama. But we all know it's not going to happen. So guys that I would have loved to get, but so one option was Desmond Bane on the Memphis Grizzlies. Bane would be a good fit for this team. The Grizzlies will be want to trade him. I don't know why they weren't in contention mode. So we could trade Ivy in this scenario, but I really don't want. I kind of want to keep Ivy. I know he's going to develop like crazy, so we're going to try to keep Ivy throughout the whole thing if we can. But it's not a guarantee. Durant I also want to keep. So, I would love to maybe trade, maybe get the Desmond Bane, but like maybe that, yeah, I don't know. So maybe I don't know. It doesn't really make sense to me. But the guy I guess we can get, really don't want to get was actually he was on the Pelican. Okay, that was Brandon Ingram. So Brandon Ingram making $28 million. They could do like a sign trade for him because they extended him. Maybe like a sign trade for Ingram or not above the second name. So maybe we can do something like this where so Tobias Harris and Ingram's contract match up really nicely. So yeah, we could get Bi. It's not the worst thing in the world. I do want to start Asar Thompson, and if we do, would Asar even be productive off the bench? That's my thing. And I don't really want to bench Asar, so yeah, we're not gonna do that. And I guess we'll just go after like Lauri Markkanen's guy. I would love to get as well, but like he's not good in 2K. For some reason, whenever I trade for him, he sucks. I have no clue why. Kind of makes my team worse. But if the Jazz have any interest in Tobias Harris, and then maybe they want Isaiah Stewart. Maybe you can. So two really good shooters. We might need to trade one of our young guys. Okay, I want to trade Ron Holland. Maybe they want interest in Small Fontecchio back. Maybe they want Joseph Tucker. So Tobias Harris, Stewart, Joseph Tucker, and maybe one more guy, but I'm going to see if I can get it with picks now. So there's 2027 first round pick and this 2029 pick. All this for Lauri Markkanen. They do. Yes, I never get Lauri Markkanen. It might take more than that. These also really easy to trade for. That's why I love getting him as well. But, sometimes he's not good in this game when I get him. So Markkanen is our new starting power forward next to Jalen Durant. We add some much needed shooting into the building. I love that. And now maybe Fontecchio could be on the move for like a better power forward, but we'll get straight into free agency as we have money. Okay, so I would love to get like a better shooting guard in return. So a better shooting guard in free agency. So Gary Trent is here. Gary Trent, obviously the Bucks only signed him for a 1-year deal, and Gary Trent is here. So we can get Gary Trent Jr. So yeah, he only signed a 1-year deal with the Bucks, obviously, and he averaged 11 points. Obviously, the efficiency, not obviously, but the efficiency was pretty bad. So does that make me want to sign him? Kispert is actually 26 years old. He is a free agent, but he's restricted, so the Wizards will probably match that. LeVert, you got Trey Mann, we have Terrence Mann, Alec Burks, we got Grimes, bring him back. Isaiah Joe actually wouldn't be too bad getting Isaiah Joe on the team. Average 11 points. But at the same time, I believe he signed an extension with the but they released him though, so maybe it could be easy to get him because they released him. So Isaiah Joe is an option, but I just like the idea of Gary Trent right now. 26 years old, is 80 overall. I was looking at push the contention now, so maybe the Bucks build his value back up and he's willing to sign with us. So we'll do that. and we'll bring in Gary Trent Jr. But Gary Trent Jr., welcome to Detroit, and I love that addition with our MLE. So we did that, Gary Trent, and then now we have Asar, Simone, we have Laurie, and then a power forward could be needed, but I think we can just trade Fontecchio or just play in there doesn't matter too much. Eldamas here, but also, like I said, restricted. So the Memphis Grizzlies can match any offer, which I think they will. Bol, Kenny Barnes. I think we can trade Fontecchio for like a better power forward because we already have Ron Holland and he's not really labeled as a power forward. So anybody we can get. So Derek Jones is labeled as small forward. If he's labeled a power forward, I'll be all on that idea. But okay, so we can get Jonathan Isaac, we can get Cameron Johnson. Now, why would they want to do a swap just like that? Probably because Fontecchio and he expires, so and it's shooting. So I actually want to do this trade. We take on Cameron Johnson's contract, and then they get Fontecchio, which it might take maybe a second round pick or two. So I'll throw 2 seconds in here for Fontecchio for Cameron Johnson as they no, let's go back to the original trade. Man. We'll go back to the original trade because now we're doing too much. Because now I offered them 2 seconds when they were just offering me a one-on-one package. It just doesn't make sense. But whatever, they don't want draft capital. Fine, okay, get Cameron Johnson. So now you should be good. I love that offseason. Take on a lot of money though, but it could be worth it for one to contend, and we're still not even close to being above the second apron. But so I love that. I'm showing the player progression as we have all right, so we have Laurie Markin going up, we have Asar, Duran, Ivy, we have Gary Trent, Cameron Johnson, two really good auditions, man. Sasser, Ron Holland going up, Bobby Clement going up, and Wendell Moore. Absolutely love how this team is looking. And we're definitely contending. We got Laurie, Gary Trent, and Cameron Johnson for agency. That has to be one of the best free agents or the best offseason we could have done. So we'll do that. Now, the 2026 draft class, then not that one, not bad. 2026, not 2027. Sadly, it doesn't work out. Sadly, we can't skip 2 years, but okay. Your rotation is Cade, Ivy, Asar, Markin, and Duran, Trent Jr., Cameron Johnson, Ron Holland, Marcus Sasser, at least Paul Ria. The rotation. We need a backup center in there, so we're on a 10-man rotation. And then Wendell Morris not getting any time, which sucks. So we'll send Floyd down to the G League because he could eventually replace Paul Reed. And then one more guy, since Bobby Clinton was in there last year, I guess we'll send I don't it doesn't matter too much. So we'll sign a guy. We'll send whoever down to the G League. Then I'll see you guys at the end of the season. All right, so at the end of the season, yeah, we're the 1 seed, man. I don't know, but this 2K really loves the Pistons, which is kind of ironic because we all know what's going on in real life. But 22 from Cabe, 17 from Laurie, 14.5. We got 14 from Duran, 11.5 from Gary Trent, 10 from Massar, 10 from Cameron Johnson, and 10 from Ron Hall. I feel like I put together a pretty good team, right? So we're shrinking this down to a 9-man rotation. And we got Indiana with Tyrese, Andrew Nemhard, Benedict Mathurin, Siakam, and Wiseman. So against the Indiana Pacers, we are going to beat them at 7 to play Cleveland. So Garland, Donovan, Isaac Okoro, Evan Mobley, Jarrett Allen, Max Strus. We are going to beat them at 7 to play the Knicks in the conference final. So the Knicks, obviously, really good team, really good team. All right. Still got, the core. They had a DeAnthony Melton and then Tim Hardaway Jr. All right, game 1, we're going to take game 2. They ended up game 3. We go up 2-1. They ended up 2-2. I'm getting some cats to game 5, actually. I really want to get to the finals here, even if we play the Thunder. I mean, I would love to make the finals, obviously, in the second year. We made some really good moves. Okay, we're down 3-2. I would have loved that. That was a big game, man. Now we need to win 2 in a row if we need to actually have a chance of coming back. I'm not mad if we lose because it's the Knicks, but it's looking like we are going to lose. So, okay, lose by 5 points. Damn, that sucks. As the Knicks win the championship. So, I mean, I don't feel too mad because they beat the Thunder. And the Thunder, that team wasn't that good. But we got Drew Holiday, DeRozan, and Alec Burks. They were always hiring. But heading into the draft lottery, we are going to not have a pick again because we're a contender. We have like a pick like later in the first round, but it doesn't matter too much. Probably just gonna run it back because we ended up being really good with Will Hardy and the rest of our staff to keep that the same. Pick 27 in the draft and we see who we get or whatever we had. Sid Gee, Efi, take you. I don't know who you are, but welcome to the team. Asar, Sasser, Ron Holland, Floyd, Caleb Foster. Qualifying offers, we have Bobby Clipman, Ivy, and Duran. Oh, I forgot about them. I knew this team's going to get expensive. I knew it's gonna have to come to this. So Duran is asking for about 25 million. I wish I can get that to 25, like a Nick Claxton type deal, because he could definitely be that guy. And then Ivy asking, he might actually not be asking for money. He only asked for 22 million. I feel we're gonna re-sign Ivy to like 21 million, but I'm gonna wait till moratorium is over first before we do anything. So I'm not gonna renounce Jalen. What is 2K suggesting I renounce Lee at all of my good players? Why? Okay, Ivy has an offer, but he's obviously not gonna. I'm not renouncing Ivy or Duran, or okay, Duran has an. Okay, we're gonna have to match Duran's offer. How much is that? I believe that shouldn't be too much, right? I'm not renouncing my good guy. Stop saying that. Okay, so Jalen Duran got an offer. Okay, that's not bad. Actually, up to 32 mil. That's I've seen worse. So now Ivy has an offer from the Jazz. The Jazz we want one. So I'm gonna wait for it'll give me the option to match it. Okay, now is it gonna give me the option to match it? Is it gonna give me the option to match? There we go. Okay, all right. So match that. I don't know why I said we didn't want. I have no clue why they don't like Ivy and the rest of the guys. So Wendell Moore will come back if he wants to his qualifying offer, but we need to get a backup center now. So Nurkic, Hardenstein is here. We can get Isaiah Hardenstein over Paul Reed. And Sonic's going to bring back B-Ball Paul, though. So welcome back to the team. And straight into player progression, as we have Asar up, we have Jalen Duran up, we have Ivy up, we have Ron Holland up, Gary Trent, and Sasser. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Your rotation heading into the season is Cade, Ivy, Asar, Markkinen, Duran, Ron Holland, Kerry Trent, Kevin Johnson, Sasser. So yeah, basically running a bat. But at the deadline, like I said, man, if we need to trade Ivy, I mean, he did shoot really good from three. Right? He shot 38% from three. Cade shot about 45. Okay, and then Asar is the only guy that like cannot shoot the ball. He's a really good defender. Duran, I don't want to trade. I'm not trading Duran. I know we can't shoot. I'm still not trading him. And then Ron Holland, but he shoot 32%. Trent shot 38%, so he boosts his value up even more. Cameron Johnson shot 41%. Sasser shot 39%. So yeah, only guys probably are Jalen Duran, Sar Thompson, and Ron Holland. Luka is your MVP in LA. Interesting. That'd be cool if they can get him to obviously start their new era or whatever. But rookie of the year going to Kevin Boozer, Jarris Walker, Wemby. But at the end of the season, we finished off as the one seed again, which is amazing. The Thunder obviously on the other side of the bracket. They went 58-24. They went 63-19. Wow, this West is stacked, man. Really, the team that won 50 games really was the fifth seed. I mean, yeah, I could tell you a lot. The East isn't really that good. We were the one seed again, which is amazing. So hopefully we can do good. I'm shrinking this bench utilization down like a bit, like a 31. Got Atlanta around one with Shea, Edgecombe, Lisa Shea, Caleb Wilson, Onyeka Kongu, Kelly Oubre, DeAndre Hunter. Against the Atlanta Hawks, we are going to sweep them to play the Indiana Pacers in round 2 with Halliburton, Nimhard, Mathurin, Siakam, Sharp, Wendell Carter, Jarris Walker will be top, and Wiseman and Nick Smith. The team has a lot of size now. It's 6'5", 6'4", 6'8". They have a lot of bigs off the bench. But I guess none of the bigs are 7 foot. Wiseman, he's 6'11". But I don't know. The Pacers just always find a way to beat me in 2K. Game 1. Okay, we're going to take Game 2. We're going to take Game 3. They're going to take Game 4. We go up 3-1 as we beat them up. Let's go. Then we got Charlotte. So we're back from this exact same position. The Hornets have LaMelo, Corey Kispert, Brandon Miller, Miles Bridges, Nikola Vucevic, Mark Williams, T. Salam, Nick Smith, Josh Green, Grant Williams, and Malik Beasley. So a really, really good, really solid team. But I still think we're a better team. I'm not going to lie. Game 1, they're going to take. Game 2, leading it up. Game 3, 2-1. We're gonna lose. All right, man. Okay. Now, yeah. I know we really can't get past the conference finals. The Thunder win the championship. Yeah. Right now, our limit's gone to the conference finals. I really don't know how to get past that. Like, do we trade Ivy? Like, I don't really want to ruin too much because if we ruin too much, we're not going to be as good as we were. So I just don't want to keep running it back. Obviously, we have to do something. Now we lost the conference finals 2 straight years. And I don't know what that thing is gonna be, but I guess we'll get a guard group. But yeah, I mean, we could definitely trade Ivy. So I don't really want to because he's not bad. I mean, he did shoot 35% from 30, like a low. Let's see, Asar. We could move on from him maybe if you want to, but at the same time, I really don't want to. 24 years old. Markkinen is fine, and then Jalen Duran averaged about 15 and 12. We could use it to get a better backup center. I mean, I do want to, like I said, keep, relatively Gary Trent around. So you want to sign an extension, we can't even do that. So we could just head straight into free agency or player options if we don't really have a pick, which I'm not too concerned about at all. So, um, okay, so we can two-way contract this guy, and I'll sign this guy. So Ron Holland, we're gonna accept. Offering offers, we got all these guys, which I will extend. To be honest with you, man. The free agency, we have no money to actually sign Giannis or anything. But heading, all right. So Sarr Thomas, that's for 24 million. I would love to get that down to maybe like 20 million, not 24 million, maybe even 18 million, because I don't think he's really worth that much. Because it's going to be hard to stay in the league. I mean, not even stay in the league. He's a good player. I mean, stay having getting that much money when you obviously can't shoot the ball. I'm gonna wait till Daytona to probably resign a star, but Sasser I probably want back. Cameron Johnson, just to make sure. No, we can't get anybody better than Cameron Johnson. All right. Resign Marcus Sasser, not asking for much at all. We will resign Cameron Johnson, also not asking for much at all. So we'll do that. Bobby Klitman, he doesn't want to come back. So we'll do something like that, where we bring back Sasser and Cameron Johnson. Floyd, I do want back as well. Bobby Klitman. I still do want some depth just in case. Now it's starting to get off. He has an offer from the Mavericks, which he's willing to accept. So I guess we'll have to match that offer. Yeah, why the Mavericks have to try to match him? Then we could have got him for less money, but we'll do that. And then Bobby Klitman come out as qualifying offer if he wants to. So we have Cade, we have Sasser, we have Ivy, Gary Trent, we have Bassar, we have Ron Holland, we have Markkinen and Cameron Johnson. So I do still want to get a better backup center using Paul Reed's contract and maybe somebody else, maybe one of these rookies here, but that's still what I want to do. So Paul Reed, let's throw it in there right now. So Paul Reed and then Efi, whatever how you say that name. So throw that in the finder. We got so Bobby Portis. He's 32 and I'm afraid he's gonna progress, but he would be a good option, not gonna lie. Okay, so Zach Collins in an unprotected first round pick. Zach Collins averaged 11 points per game, 5 rebounds as the backup center. So he's the same overall as Paul Reed though. I want somebody like that could start too. So I mean Isaiah Hartenstein on the Thunder. We could also get a first round pick 81 overall. I'm gonna see though, just in case we can just get somebody better. So let me look around the league. If we don't have any money, okay, we do have money to like take on a couple more millions of dollars, so whatever we can get. Gobert off the bench, only making 25 million. Doesn't seem too bad, really. But he's 35. He's definitely 100% going to progress. But one guy I was getting a Zubac, obviously, on the Clippers, so we can go after him. With Carter on the Indiana Pacers, or James Wiseman. Wiseman averaged 11.7.5 rebounds. Also shot 37% from three. He could be he's actually a way better shooter than Paul Reed off the bench. But Wendell Carter, we all know he's like the more proven shooter, right? Yeah, 121 threes. So I'm looking at Wendell Carter. I do have interest in him. I'm looking at, I don't know if Turner off the bench really makes any sense. I want like a shooting big that we can find. So, and I feel like he fits that the most. So if we can get Wendell Carter off the bench, Zubac, 30 years old, like I said, he's the really good traditional big off the bench. But if it was I always go off for him. This will be the last time I'm backing down against Zubac. But I will see if I can get Wendell Carter Jr. off the bench. I'm offering Paul Reed, and then we can offer, like I said, Efi, and then maybe a couple seconds. Hopefully they say yes to this. They probably won't. But Efi, Paul Reed, 3 seconds, Wendell Carter, they do decline their championship contenders. Bro. Okay, I'll be willing to trade it and protect the first round pick if it gets me Wendell Carter. And then 2 other seconds. They still decline. I'll throw 1 more second. Okay, we'll be able to get Wendell Carter. Fine. I guess we can go after Zubac. It doesn't have to be a shooting big, right? So, Vince Zubac. Alright, so Zubac will offer Paul Reed and Efi to get it done as they decline. I'll throw a couple seconds in there. I'll throw 2 seconds. We might have to throw a first. It's 84 overall. We're going to have to throw a first in here. Which doesn't feel good about, but unprotected pick, Efi a second, and a first for Zubac. They decline. However, we might have to throw Cole in there, which I don't see him cracking the rotation anyway. Or can we throw Cole in there and then we get Wendell Carter and just make it sure, because I didn't do my best package, I'm not gonna lie. So this for Wendell Carter. Okay, all it took was Cole. I guess just like that we get Wendell Carter Jr. So Wendell Carter Jr., welcome to Detroit. We did trade a first round pick for you, but I guess Cole, whatever you name, he got it done. So we'll do that. Then hopefully progression is looking good. And if we, like I said, have to trade Jaden Ivey got weekend. We got some progression. Wow, okay. We got Cade. Ron Holland's up to 87. So he could start. He really could. But sadly, he's only shooting 27% from three. Even though he did make 87 of them, they weren't on a consistent rate by any means. But Ray Martin is going down, which I hate. So we have Duran going up. We have Wendell Carter going up. Sasser. Cameron Johnson's going down too. But, man, I wish Bobby Clinton would develop, man, because that would have been huge. Cafoy, Wendell Carter played power forward. Probably not. Let's probably run a non-rotation if best. Like I said, yeah, we're gonna download 2028 draft class. And, yeah, we have to hopefully does getting a better backup five get us maybe past the conference finals. We'll definitely see. But if it doesn't, we probably have to trade like one of our guys. And I mean like Jaden Ivey. Jaden Ivey is on the verge of getting traded. I'm not gonna lie, but he wants to be in Detroit, which I'll feel bad about. But Cade Ivey, they do want to start Ron Holland over Asar Thompson. Man, I want to be all over it if he got a 3-point shot. But with Asar, I feel like Asar makes more sense than starting five, though. But I guess we'll have him come off the bench. That's your change, and we are going to run non-emergence. Cameron Johnson's he did shoot 38%, though, but it's fine, I guess. Then if Bobby Clement would develop, that would have been amazing. But we'll send, like, Caleb Foster down there, as well as Floyd. Floyd could be ready in, like, maybe one or 2 years. So we'll do that. I'll see maybe at the deadline. Just depends, man. Depends on how I'm feeling there. The end of the season, man, we're gonna be good. I mean, like that's the thing, right? I mean, 69-13, the best record in the whole association. But we got the Heat around one. Rozier and the Heat, no Butler. I don't think I saw a Butler, but here's your player stats, and we can head straight into it. So, they have Jaime Jaquez, Miles Bridges now, and we are. I'm going to beat them at 6. Okay, I scared them for a second. Say, even it up. And now we're in the second round with the Knicks with Brunson averaging 33, DiVincenzo, OG, Randall, Mitchell Robinson. No more Mikal Bridges, but they have Vince Williams, Tobias Harris, DeAnthony Melton, Singati Odama. Interesting. Game 1, we're going to take. Game 2, we're going to take. Game 3, they're going to take. Game 4, we're going to take. And Game 5, we're going to take the Heat at 5. Now we got Cleveland, the 7th seed, with Garland, Mitchell, Okoro, Mobley, Jarrett Allen, Buff King, Chris Dunn, Najee Marshall, and Keon Ellis. This is one of our chances to hopefully get to the finals. Game 1, we're going to take. Game 2, they ended up. Game 3, we go up 2-1. They ended up 2-2. We go up 3-1, and we're gonna go to Game 7. The Rockets, bro, please. I actually really want to beat the Cavaliers and play the Rockets in the finals. It's not the Thunder, so this could be our only chance to get a championship. Come on, man, we got to get this done. They have the lead right now. We take it, and it's only we're gonna win it. We're gonna win it. Let's go, Rockets. Where you at? We coming. 29 from Cade, and we got the Houston in the final. Instead of this Thunder team of Shea, Cameron Boozer, bro. Thank goodness, the Rockets. How did you? Okay, if the Rockets did it, I'm not gonna lie, it must be a super team. Reed Shepard, Jalen Green, Cameron Whitmore, Tyron Stokes, Alfred Şengün, Ahmed Thompson, Traore, Capella's back in Houston, Ian Jackson, AJ Griffin, and Taylor Horton Tucker. Okay. We're running a 10 rotation or 9-man. I don't even know we're running that much deep. So I'm going to think we go to 8 rotation in the playoffs. Sasser was on fire, only averaging 6 points on terrible efficiency, though. So it could be, could be worth it. And Gary Trent-Lask off the bench, which just shows how deep we are. Game 1, we're going to take. Game 2, they ended up simcasting Game 3 because I'm really trying to get this championship in Detroit here. I really want to get a championship in Detroit. I don't think they haven't got one in so long. As they're going to win. Okay. Like I said, just like that, we are down 2-1 against Houston. All right, we need to even the series back up if we want any chance of getting our first championship in this video. So, right now, we're going to even it up. Okay. Unless they come back, which they do not, we're going to even the series back up. Game 5 or Game 4, Game 5, we're going to simcast this one. That's right now, the Rockets have the lead. They still do. And, okay, we take it for a second, but we can't hold on to it as we lose. Ron Holland had 30. And it's not looking to. We go 8-man rotation. I mean, I don't want to get Gary Trent out of it, so I'm not going to do that. As right now we're down, man. It's not looking too good unless we can force a Game 7. As right now the Rockets have the lead. They're kind of blowing us out. As we came back a little bit at the end. And we're going to lose to that. The Rockets win the championship. I don't know if I could comfortably say run it back. Again, what did I do? I averaged about 17, so it was his best year so far. I think we just keep Ivy, man. I think we just keep him. We already have a lot of star power. I think we just keep Ivy. He'll keep developing. There's really no point of him now. We'll just keep Ivy for the rest of the year. I don't know. We just made the finals, so I think we should be cool with running this thing back. But if let me see, if an offer does pop up for Ivy, we can't really say no, right? If a good offer pops up, we can't say no to that. Like for example, Desmond Bain. No, it doesn't make us better, man. Desmond Bain's way older. And then I don't really see any good offers that's popping up to me. Yeah, Ahmed Thompson, bro. Ahmed Thompson and Asar paired together. I don't want to have two people that can't, even though it would be a good idea. I just don't want two people that can't. Well, I can get Jalen Williams. Why? Oh, look at this say. He's on the Warriors now. We can get Karl Anthony Towns. We don't really need him though. And Jalen Williams would be interesting, but we don't really need him. That's the thing. So I think I'll pass on that, and then we'll run it back another year. So, non-qualifying offers after re-sign Ron Holland, and then after that, no money and free agency. So Ron Holland and Gary Trent. Ron Holland, I'm gonna offer you a bag, even though you deserve it. You might, and then Gary Trent has offers from two other teams, but obviously we can offer him the most money. I'm gonna offer him 15 million, and he's gonna sign that. And then Bobby Klitman, not really too concerned about, then he'll do that. So let's just re-sign these two guys. Then after that, I'm not gonna announce these three still. I'm not going to because they still are good bench pieces just in case. If we should be good, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Was okay. Okay, so Will Hardy's the coach, the executive going to Willie Stanker, whatever, Stankerland, whatever. But okay, now Ivy developed to a 90, so I did not trade him. Really the same overall as Cade, but you know the scoring is fine. It's a matter of time before we want to actually lock in and try to do this. We did make the final, so I can't be too mad. As we got Toronto around one, as we almost lost in 7, bro. Atlanta with trade and Jalil Bethea, and that's a really good front court. Reza Shea, Caleb Wilson, Yeka Kongwu. They had an MPJ Edgecombe. This team is good, and I'm kind of shaking, but we can see what happens. They take game 1, leading it up 2-2. We go up 2, and we're gonna beat them. Take to play Chicago. Alonzo, they still got Josh, Giddey, McKenzie, Cooper. Flag is on this team. He's averaging about 29.5 in the playoffs. Gotta watch out for him. Got Jaden Quintancing. We got Kobe White off the bench. Io. I have a lot of guards. Like, is that Killian Hayes? He's not with the Nets, right? Yeah, I'll put that in. As you can see, my share scenario is up to date. So if you guys want to download that, feel free to. Game number 1, we're gonna take. Game number 2, we're gonna take. Game number 3, they're gonna take. Game 4, they're gonna. Okay, they know we didn't let them get 3 games in a row on us. As we beat them the 6, we're in the finals. I mean, I guess I'd rather get the Spurs with Bronny, right? I mean, we'll see though. As we are going to Game 7. I never simcasted a CPU game before, and if it was close, he might have best run a hop in, but we'll see. As it was too good to be true, the Thunder are gonna win. Yeah, all right, it was way too good to be true in that, but okay, we got the Thunder now. Shea is averaging 23. Ace Bailey's averaging 18. Ludor Boozer and Chet is such a scary front court, man. They're a bench, man. They got Igor, they got Ding, they got Isaiah Jackson, Nikola Topic, Malik Thomas, bro, and he's not even playing. I still think our bench is better. We'll see. Game 1, they're gonna take. Game 2, they're gonna take. Game 3, they're gonna take. Game 4. Forget, like, dude, the Thunder are just too overpowered, man. Any other team we would have won. We would have beat the Spurs. I'm telling you, we would have easily beat this team. I'm not gonna lie. This isn't no sweat team, but now this team is a whole different story because it's on. I hate the Thunder, man. I just know I'm starting a petition, man. The 2K has to make the Thunder less overpowered, and I'm actually gonna put. I'm done. Thunder too overpowered. I'm out. Hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I hate the Thunder.